Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the June 8th, 2026 meeting of the Milton Budget Coordination Committee. We have a pretty decent sized agenda today. We will be finalizing, voting on the budget development calendar schedule coming up. We'll also be reviewing the survey results. Thank you to everybody who participated and sent Vice Chair Walker their survey comments. And we will be talking about calendar moving forward. So before we jump in, I will just ask Town Administrator Milano if he has anything to share, any updates, etc.
Two quick updates just as the legislature is working its way through the budget. We provided an update on the Senate budget, so the Senate budget does have significantly more local aid. That's good news for Milton. We'll have to keep an eye on what comes out of conference committee for that. In addition to that, the state approved a supplemental budget late last week. I don't know that it's been signed by the governor yet, but the supplemental budget includes additional circuit breaker funding. It also includes $100 million for snow and ice, and $80 million of that will be distributed to cities and towns based on the road mileage formula, and $20 million of it will be distributed to kind of in communities that are most affected on a basis to be determined by MassDOT, which we haven't received news on, but at the very least, just doing the road mileage amount against $80 million statewide, that should be about $250,000 that comes to Milton in fiscal 26. That will obviously greatly help our fiscal 26 snow and ice deficit. So that's good news. And otherwise, we'll continue to monitor the budget updates as we move along. But thanks to the legislators for securing that funding that will help us in this year. And the circuit breaker money, I can't speak to specifically what that will or won't do, but more funding is always appreciated. So.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks. Okay, so do we want to move to the budget development schedule?
Yes, we do. Nick, can you pull up the?
I can't right now. I still don't have internet. I'm trying to connect. So
Okay.
we're connected through there to broadcast, but otherwise I cannot.
Well,
Are you?
I sent out the final version last night. It's also in the shared drive. I could quickly read through what it says, but it reflects all of the feedback that I got from many of you. So I think we're there. We got some very good feedback, and I accepted everyone's suggestions. So
That's great.
I think we should be pleased with where we are. Just quickly, August, school committee, superintendent, assistant superintendents discussed the operating and capital budget priorities. Town administrator, department heads do the same thing. September, the MAR committee appoints subcommittee leads, and respective subcommittee leads reach out to department heads to start the communication process. The budget coordination committee discusses the planned budget process that we have in place. Finance director reports to the select board on the prior fiscal year results, and the town splits free cash calculation to the Department of Revenue. October, the town administrator and finance director communicate the revenue expense projection and required budget targets to department heads, select board, school committee, warrant committee. Budget coordination committee discusses those projections, logistics, communication strategies, and so on. Budget plan coordination committee plans and develops the budget 101 briefings. These are the briefings that, this is not recreating the wheel, these are the briefings that Nick, Amy, and Joanna put together that are excellent. I just added the budget committee as initiating that because we've got everybody on the budget committee, including the school committee representatives. So just broaden the responsibility for that. Warrants committee subcommittees begin their research. Departments, boards, and committees submit the 5-year capital plan request. It's October, November. Select board, finance committee, and the school's finance subcommittee have their first planning session. Warrant committee subcommittees continue research and preliminary budget discussions. Budget coordination committee discusses progress in the budget process and how the recommended process improvements are working. Select board finance committee and schools finance subcommittee has their second planning session also in November. Select board hosts the tax classification public hearing. Capital improvement planning committee begins its review of capital requests. And the town administrator makes the initial recommendation regarding free cash available for capital. December is where the rubber meets the road. The school committee completes draft contingent and non-contingent budgets. The select board completes draft town contingent and non-contingent budgets, including the schools. Town administrator submits those budgets to the warrant committee by close of business on the second Friday of December. That's an attempt to come as close as possible to the requirements under our bylaw. The warrant committee begins its budget reviews. The warrant committee hosts the town administrator and the school committee in separate meetings to provide warrant committee feedback on the respective budgets. This committee holds its first after action review. And then January, again, a busy month, the school committee, there it is. School committee holds PTO budget briefings. Budget coordination committee has our second after action review. School committee votes their final budget. School committee holds their required budget hearing. Select boards holds a briefing for the general public on the Town Finance 101 and Town Department Budget Progress. Select board votes the final budget, including the schools, no later than January 31st. Again, an effort to comply with the requirements of our bylaw. Capital Improvement Planning Committee votes on the fiscal year capital recommendations. February, the town administrator provides the final budget, including the schools, to the warrant committee. Town administrator and the finance director continue to provide updates based on what's happening in the legislature. Budget coordination committee holds our third after action review. March, the town administrator recommends and the select board votes any required budget adjustments based on final outcomes from the state budget process. The select board makes a decision and votes on the operating budget stabilization fund. And we hold our last after action review.
Any questions, additional thoughts, concerns?
Can you go to the top?
Yep.
My only question, and I apologize if I missed this, but it says, I read something else last night. Never mind.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Mark? Or Nathan and Mark both have their hands up. We'll start with Mark.
I don't have any edits. I appreciate, Leroy, you taking all the kind of feedback you've gotten over the multiple iterations, putting this together. Just really appreciate you spearheading kind of putting this. I think this will be a very helpful document going into next year, and it seems good. I'm sure there will be some issues that will come up with it that we'll figure out along the way and then iterate for the following year. But this is great, and again, just wanted to shout out Leroy for really helping keep us organized, spearhead this, and complete this project. So we feel much more aligned going into next year. That's great.
Thanks,
Here,
Mark.
here. Ditto.
Yeah.
Nathan.
Thanks, Megan. Yeah, ditto what Mark said. Leroy, this is a great work product and appreciate everything you did to pull it together. As a new finance chair for the school committee, I'm excited to be able to put it to use and to have that kind of guide. So just really grateful for that. I had one question. Leroy, you were at our finance subcommittee meeting where we discussed this, and everyone was really in favor of it. Has anything substantive changed from the version we reviewed to the version that you sent out the other day? I just haven't had a chance to look at the most recent one you sent out.
No, because the version that we looked at with your subcommittee, actually I added all of your comments. So the edits that you suggested are in this version. They weren't in the version I think that the subcommittee looked at.
Okay,
So
all right.
all the edits you suggested I included.
Okay, great. If we were going to vote on it today, I just wanted to make sure that nothing new was in there other than what we discussed since the committee reviewed it. But that sounds great. Thank you, Leroy.
Okay. So if there's no further comments.
Should I make a motion?
You may make a
Sure.
motion, yeah.
Okay. I will make a motion to adopt the budget timeline as presented today.
Second.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a roll call
Yeah, do a roll call.
for anyone who's here. And I'm according to the charge, we have a certain number of voting members, but I'm gonna, since we got feedback from everyone, including our town professionals, I'm gonna ask everyone to vote. Official votes count and everyone's vote counts. Ms. Haggerty,
Yes.
Mr. Loring,
Yes.
Mr. Loring,
Sorry, yes.
Mr. Hutto,
Yes.
Mr. Hutto,
Yes.
Mr. Milano,
Yes.
Ms. Dexter,
Yes.
Ms. McCarthy, Ms. McCarthy,
I wonder if we're having a bit of a
I think
internet
she's
issue.
having it.
Sorry.
I've not been able to get on the internet for what's worth. It's not strong.
try again, Ms. McCarthy,
Yes.
was a yes.
Yeah.
Ms. Oldfield,
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Mills,
Yes.
didn't hear you, but
He's muting.
Yes.
That sounded like a yes.
Maybe write in a comment.
The issue is whatever they're speaking to us is not coming through. It sounds like we're going through to them, all right? So, because you can hear it garbled in our room.
Yeah.
So there's with the internet
They can
issue,
hear us because
yeah.
they're trying to respond, yeah.
Yes, so we're having an issue hearing them.
They could
so
write it in
that's-
the comments to vote if they want.
We
Yeah.
don't allow,
That'd help.
we turn those on.
Mr. McGuire,
Yes.
Mr. Milt,
Yes.
He's talking. Yeah.
Ms. Blake,
She didn't join us, but- Mark just confirmed that everyone online was a yes. We
Okay.
can hear all of you fine, so.
Just
Okay.
just the case,
Yes.
okay. Mr. Walker, yes, it's unanimous. Thank you.
Okay. What an achievement. Okay, so since we've cleared that item, we will now go to the survey results
Well, actually,
Oh.
we won't go to the survey
won't?
results
Okay.
because
because I was late in getting mine in.
No,
Oh.
you didn't need to confess. You didn't need to confess. While the response has been great and the comments that I've received, the responses that I've received have been very thoughtful, we do not have 100% participation yet. And the expectation is that all 15 of us will respond to the survey. So thank you very much for those of you that have responded, and those of you that haven't, if you could take 10 minutes sometime this week and get that in, that would be really helpful.
Yes, I can say it doesn't take long to
Correct.
do. So it would be very helpful, and we wanna hear from everyone and incorporate suggestions.
Right, and then this is the way we do process improvement, so.
Okay,
You don't have to give names, but how many people are left? A number?
8.
okay. I was like, if it was one. I thought I was the weak link. Yeah, so it would really be great if
Yeah.
folks could, because we just don't know what we don't know unless you provide the feedback.
Right, and everyone's got a different perspective and a valuable perspective, and we need to hear from everyone.
Mhm.
And as you said, it only takes 10 minutes, that's all it took.
Mhm. Okay. So in terms of schedule coming up, we wanted to open this up for a little bit of discussion, but what we're thinking at this time is that we would take the month of July, give everybody a breather, and then reconvene under the auspices of the new calendar beginning in August. So I'll just throw that out there for comments. Yes, Mark?
Can you all hear me okay?
We can hear you.
Okay, great. That sounds fine to me. I guess the one thing a question, which is more, I think, a select board process is, I'm not sure if the committee has already been extended into next year, given I think it was established as a 1-year committee. And so just wondering if there's some presentation discussion that needs to be done at select board. Obviously, we have 2 select board members here who can probably just do that themselves, but just wanted to raise that for a point of discussion.
Did we already voted it, correct?
Yes.
We did already vote it, but I
Great.
can talk to Chair Daly and confirm. It might be a good idea for us to have a presentation to the board anyway, to present the updated schedule.
Yeah, for
So
that,
we'll
I totally
take-
defer to the
Yeah.
the select board members on
Yeah.
that, but just want to make sure we're all set on that end. Okay, great, thank you.
Thanks, Mark. I would offer that I've gotten feedback from several members of this committee about the timing of the meeting itself, that 8 AM on Monday is really hard for people to make. I'm sympathetic to that myself. I don't know if we should consider adjusting the time slot of the meeting.
Evening? I'm retired, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Evening works probably for most.
Evening may work better. I mean, this is for me, it's easier to do in the evenings because I've decided to focus my time this year on financial matters, so I don't have as many town meetings at night as I had before. So I'm open to doing meetings, but I know the school committee members have a lot of meetings as well. But yeah, maybe that's something, if we can't answer that now, maybe we can throw out a survey on just timing to the group.
I think that's better.
Yeah, rather than make a commitment, but I just wanted to raise the issue of the timing of the meeting.
I have a question
Yes,
related
Amy.
to that. If we don't meet again until August, is that going to put too much of a pause on the survey?
We have a meeting placeholder for the 22nd of this month, so 2 weeks from today.
Okay.
Okay, so we would do the 26th, so we could wrap up.
If
We could-
everyone got the
yeah.
results and then that could be
Yeah.
done on
Yeah.
the 22nd.
Okay. Nathan has his hand raised.
Thanks, Megan. You can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for considering a different day and time. I'm happy to take a survey if you want to do it that way, and I'll just add that almost any other time other than Monday mornings, I can probably make work. So I could do another morning in the week, or evenings are fine. Most of our school committee meetings are, or school committee adjacent meetings are in the evening, but
Okay.
given that we typically meet once a month, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay, thank you.
So Nathan, I think we're gonna do a separate survey to try to see what days and times work best for everyone.
That's great.
And on-
Okay.
On the question of if I can receive all the responses to the survey by the 22nd, we might have some preliminary information, but I'm expecting that there will be some pretty weighty recommendations and issues to consider. I mean, people have been very thoughtful, so I'm not sure we're gonna be able to present those results and wrap that up in one meeting. But we'll see. We might have to take it up again in August and try to get it done then in place. Because the idea here is to, part of what we're asking everyone is, what would you do differently for the coming year? So we're not leaving ourselves a lot of time to have that discussion and implement whatever the ideas are, but we'll make it work.
Maybe I missed this, but should the June 22nd meeting be in the evening? Or maybe switch that time if that's so difficult for people.
Let's see, I don't, we've got a couple of votes for no mornings, but let's see what the larger group says. We'll try to create a schedule
Keep open
for
on it,
everybody.
just in case it's so important.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah.
wanna keep it.
Okay. I think that's pretty much all we had for an agenda today.
So can I just say one more thing about the
Sure.
meeting schedule? So my thought was, for frequency, one meeting in August, one meeting in September, and then 2 meetings a month, October through February, and then one meeting in March, April, May, and June. And that kind of corresponds, if you look at the schedule, it corresponds with the amount of activity that's going on during those months. So just a thought, people can think about it and
Yeah.
give us some feedback.
Okay.
But I think it'll be helpful, not only if we have a schedule, but we know when the meetings are
Yeah.
throughout the year rather than kind of handling week to week.
Right.
It's better for schedule planning.
Wanna make a motion? Are you done?
Unless anyone has any other items that they'd like to raise. So, yeah, I'm open
Motion to
to a
adjourn?
motion.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
I hope we can hear those people. I have one more question.
The ayes have it. Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a great week.
Thanks.